this is the weekly horoscope for Libra for the week of January 9th, 2023. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the support. I am available for readings Monday through Thursday, so you can check out my consultation page in the link in the description box below the video. So Monday, the Lilith moon moves into the sign of Leo till October 2023 in your 11th house of friendships, networks, and goals. And ego reigns supreme now. And your lesson now is to take accountability for your actions and own your stuff. Yes, no longer playing the victim, no longer playing the blame game. This is going to be your homework till October 2023. Take accountability. I feel like with certain friendships now, you can be butting heads with at this time and not getting along with certain people in your life. Disagreements can happen. You may not be on speaking terms with other people because they don't agree with your train of thought or thinking, or maybe they don't want to hang out when you want to hang out. It could be something like silly like that and stuff. So it could be like that kind of situation. I feel that whatever expectations that you have of your friends now can fail because they don't live up to those expectations, and you could be feeling some kind of damn way about these friendships. And you can start kicking out people out of your life. You may not be able to count on them. And this is all through till October 2023. So you can find your friendship door could be like a revolving door. A revolving door of friends happening here. Okay? So also, when you're in crisis or you need somebody to listen to, they're not there for you to emotionally dump on, or vice versa, and they just want to give you advice or vice versa. And it could be a situation like that, where there's problems with the whole emotional dumping thing. Either you're over it and you can be creating your boundaries, and they could be pissed off because every time that you complain and bitch that you want them to listen to you, but you don't want to listen to them. Okay, for some of you, you could be leaving a relationship, and friendships can end like that as well with this energy. So I would really watch your emotional self for some of you. If somebody is not doing something that you want or trying to fix a situation, but they're not ready to change, you could be very self-imposing and very intense with other people because of your expectations of them. Or you're wanting other people to agree with you, especially if they don't agree with you. For some of you in high school, you could find that you're going to get into a lot of fights with your friends and stuff like that because you're not gonna have a lot of disagreements at this time. So you could be butting heads with friends during that time period with the Lilith moon. So it's not the easiest time with this energy. So those of you in college and high school, you could be getting rid of certain people from your life because either they don't, they're not sheep and they're not conforming to how you want them to act and behave, and instead they're a little bit, like me, they stand out and stuff like that. So you may not like those people that stand out with this energy, or that are opinionated, or that act differently from you as well. So you could be distancing yourself from them. It can be, so it could be things like that. So at this time, you tend to also shy away from certain people. You need to learn at this time to face your own intolerance, and sometimes you have to learn to agree to disagree and be about bigger picture when it comes to the friendships. I'm like that with my brother-in-law Kyle. I cultivate relationships, so I don't have a lot of friends, but the ones I do have, I cultivate them. So he's entitled to his opinion, and trust me, his opinion sometimes, in my opinion, is a bit redonkulous. Okay? And then he thinks the same way about me. But it's okay, and we still really love each other, and we still carry on, because an opinion at the end of the day, it doesn't last forever. You could change your mind at any given time, and sometimes it's either I need to change my thought process, or he needs to change his thought process, or somebody here needs to have experiences. So you have to step back and be about bigger picture when it comes to opinions. We're all entitled to our opinions, but and it could be with all the elections that are coming up at around, that could be a big thing for you guys too. So you need to be about bigger picture at this time towards the end of the year, October, when Lilith moves into Virgo. So, you know, you can get into a lot of fights because of people's opinions at this time and political agendas at this time, you know. So that could be, you know, but at the same time, you know, change is change, you know. I don't know, but just accept people for who they are. Accept people for having different opinions from you, you know, because that's what makes us all unique and different. And still accept your partner, accept your friends for who they are. You know, it's like that saying in the Bible, do unto others as they would have done to you. You know, so there shouldn't be such, you know, it's more like creating unity despite our differences, despite a differing of opinion, not who's right and who's wrong. All right. You could be reevaluating your relationships because things are not happening the way you want them to at this time. For some of you, I feel like you don't like to be told what to do, or suggestions being made to you. You're not very good at taking them or receiving them. You can be reevaluating your symbiotic relationships even at this time, and you can behave a little oddly, or you could be aloof at this time when it comes to other people in your life. For some of you, you can be putting off others at this time, or you're just ignoring certain people, and this is going to cost you later on. For some of you, this can be problems with eyes or head, stress, mental tension, or even expenses may increase. You don't get the support from friends or family at this time. This could also be dealing with unexpected expenditures, power struggles happening with the men in your life. You may not be getting along with the dominating people in your life, or you're not getting along with a roommate. This week you can be dealing with, God forbid, separation or loss at this time. The focus is more on the father or the men in your life. Stepdad at this time could be more of the focus. And I feel like for some of you, there could be a lot of confusion or problems with other family members, especially with communication with other family members and them not telling you a lot of things that are going on at this time. There could be a falling out with friends or not getting along with people at work as well. You know, Lilith Moon, you may want to pick and choose your battles with other people and try to be about bigger picture and not being about burning your bridges during this time period. Then let me see, I think like the 11th, this can be a frustrating time when dealing with other people. I feel that you should stay out of other people's drama at this time, not your circus, not your monkeys, not your drama. This can be a frustrating time when dealing with other people. So I feel like at this time they're really going through it and they're not accepting or taking your advice with this energy, and that's okay. You know, but let them know that you're there for them if you need them, and that's it, and nothing more, okay? And let them fall on their face or do what they have to do at this time. This could be a situation where there could be snapping at you because you think they're Mr. and Mrs. Know-it-all at this time with this energy. For others of you, this could be a difficult time when dealing with social media, so you may want to stay off the comment bar. Uranus is still in retrograde. You do benefit through collaborations and other people. You can have a hard time getting ahead now with online businesses. You can be reevaluating your career direction or even whether or not you should be continuing doing your internet thing. Then on the 12th, you seek adventure through travel, study, or religion. Mars goes direct. You're on a quest in your 9th house. You're on your quest to explore the higher meaning of life. This can be an exciting time for school or even learning something new or going back to school for some of you. You have something heavy on your mind, but you're not ready to make decisions. Your dreams can be disturbing or unsettling. Others may try to change your philosophy or criticize it, or someone can be critical of you. You may not be able to take constructive feedback, or you may not be able to take what other people have to say to you. You can have power struggles with others. You can be a stickler for the rules and other people not wanting to follow the rules. If legal issues develop now, they are more likely to go to court rather than be settled out of court. There is a tendency to stick firmly to one's belief and not compromise. But remember, if you're going to go to court, make sure that they're sending you to court and not the other way around, because if you send them to court, they're going to win. So we don't want that. No. All right. So I feel also you're not trying to debate with other people. Mars is quincunx Mercury in retrograde at this time. I feel like you could be trying to be strategic on how to handle certain people in your life, or you're trying to be as peaceful as possible when dealing with certain subject matters around you at this time. And rather than saying what's exactly on your mind that you feel about this person, you could be feeling very restrictive and not being confrontational. And even with the comment bars on the social media, you could be avoiding certain comments, or you could be a bit more strategic with your words, or when you're posting up stuff on your gram, you could be a bit more strategic with your words and not saying so much at this time. Then Friday, Juno goes into Aries. So Juno goes into Aries. Yes, there could be love for you. This is a popular energy time for you. You have 4 planets there, so you really do benefit through other people helping you grow. Now, when the new relationship comes in this year, now Juno's going to go into the 8th house, but at the same time, don't pressure this person for marriage. Okay, you may end up being in a long-term relationship with this person for 5 to 6 years, because I think we're on our 6th year or 4th year with Uranus in Taurus. And so that means that once Uranus goes into Gemini, then you can receive your marriage proposals. Yes, I know, it's that bad. Okay, so know that you're on that person's time, not on your time. So Friday, you tend to receive a lot of recognition at this time when it comes to career, or this could be a great time for getting along better with coworkers, or this could be customers or clients really appreciating all that you do for them and how you take care of them, and you love being in service to other people. You can definitely be getting your thank you, or this could be the right people at work noticing you at this time. Be careful with investments now, because they're not likely to be what you expected. If you have children, they can be more difficult to predict or suffer unusual behavioral problems. There is a lot of pressure on your freedom of self-expression. For some of you, this could be dealing with your children, or this could be dealing with media and social media. But certain things will no longer apply in your life. You could even be getting rid of certain things that no longer are exceptional, or maybe they have gotten their expiration date, or you're getting out of certain obligations at this time. You're not seeing the money from certain situations, so you could just be ending certain projects at this time as well. Or you could be feeling burnt out on certain situations, or even business projects, or volunteering your time and energy. So you could be leaving certain situations because you just need like a change of scenery, or a change of pace, or for some of you here, you're just ready to move on from a situation because you're just burnt out on it. Okay, so that could be the reason. Or for some of you, you have reached that goal where you wanted to reach, and now you don't want it no more. So that's what happens with Libra sometimes. Okay, so the first card I come up with is 3 of Swords. I see traveling coming up for some of you here, or this could be short trips happening for you this week with this energy. The Queen of Cups, try to go with the flow. You can be delving more into your spirituality at this time. The 7 of Coins, I feel something heavy on your mind, but it may be 3 months or 3 weeks before you decide to do it. So, or even if it happens. So try to go more with the flow during this time period as well. Uranus is in your 8th house. It's all about letting go of control and going with the flow. I feel also the cards are telling me your dark feelings are blocking your abundance at this time. Major decisions are coming up, something heavy on your mind. This is a time of introspection, emotional confusion, doubt at this time with this energy. Unable to communicate your point of view at this time. The 4 of Wands, I feel like for some of you here that this can be a time where you're more about your traditions, family. For some of you, I would be careful here because you could be dealing with gossip or a toxic community. So you could have like a lot of challenges with the community that you live around with during this time period. The 5 of Cups, you can be going through it emotionally at this time. Depression, regret with this energy. A breakup can be happening. But also for others of you, this could be like talks of future. Somebody from your past could be coming back during this time period. So this is endings and reconnecting with people from your past. The 7 of Wands, certain things like love can be a little bit of a process. during this time period, or somebody is going to reconnect with you, but it's not going to be anytime soon with this energy. So again, try to keep the energy positive because you could be causing the blockage here. The Queen of Coins, yep, you're definitely crushing on somebody or thinking about somebody at this time. For some of you, you can be reconnecting with somebody. For others of you, you're really crushing on this person as well. For others of you, you're scared to ask this person out, so you're biding your time at this time. You're spying on this person. You're trying to figure this person out with this energy. For others of you, this could be this person trying to test the waters and trying to figure you out, spying on you and watching you. All right. And you know, they're really covering their tracks. They're not letting people know that too. So it's very secretive stuff going on around you. I do feel like this is a great time for meeting a guru. You could be a spiritual teacher. This is a great time for you if you are. Also with this energy here, you're very creative. I feel like this is online communication. So this person could be watching you via internet. I feel like this person's crushing on you. I feel like this person's very not over you. Okay, but if you two were in a relationship, this person would be very loyal to you, and there'd be lots of talks of future coming up. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition with this energy. I feel like you can also be dealing with manipulative people at this time. The Six of Wands deals with optimistic energy here, recognition and success. For some of you this week, you can be posting something on your social media, and it can be receiving some little attention at this time. Okay, this is a great time to delve into your creativity, especially those of you who are writers or musicians at this time as well. The Star card, manifesting what you want during this time period. So you can manifest this person in your life. You can be recommitting yourself to your goals with this energy. The Hierophant card, I feel with this energy here, there is opposition happening with you in a group and group consciousness at this time. All right, so you and a group of people are not getting along at this time. This is a time of introspection and reevaluation at the time of making moves. I feel like for others of you, this is contracts and negotiations happening for you during this time period as well. The Seven of Swords. For some of you here, you can be more quiet into yourself with this energy. Something that you're wanting can be a process, so it can be like 7 weeks or 7 months before you actually see this happen. The Three of Wands, I feel like this is a time of growth. This is a time of moving forward and looking back about how far you have gotten at this time. So a time of introspection, keeping more to yourself, not really communicating your thoughts and feelings to other people with this energy. I feel like, you know, you can be working more by yourself instead of with the group with this energy, or there's a lack of participation when it comes to certain things that you want to do at this time. For some of you people, you know, you're creating new rules at this time and other people are not liking it. Okay. The Five of Swords, I feel, don't talk about your good at this time. All right, because people could evil eye it with this energy, so I would be careful with whatever good is coming in. I feel like you can be going through it emotionally at this time with this energy. You can be dealing with separation or loss. For others of you, you have outgrown certain relationships at this time and you're just over it and you just want to walk away. Don't be so quick to burn your bridges at this time because you don't understand how bad you need people. All right, for some of you, this could be someone seeking revenge during this time period. You know, if it's you, it's not worth it because it's just going to backfire in your face. So don't do it. Let God do it. The Six of Coins, I feel your prayers could be answered at this time. So as above, so below. So again, keep the energy positive. The Moon card, I feel like this could be thoughts of future at this time. With this energy, you can be relying more on your intuition during this time period. For some of you, I feel like you can be off doing your own thing because the hypocrisy of it all. Okay, when it comes to work. Alrighty, so I feel like this could be like a lot of self-realizations happening during this time period as well. You don't like what you see at this time. I feel for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that's very bitter. I feel like there's definitely lies around you at this time, so keep your receipts. The Ace of Swords, I feel, you know, somebody's being super vengeful at this time. I do feel like for some of you, you can be feeling more of a connection with your purpose or with your calling. Your spirit guides are definitely talking to you this week with this energy as well. you're manifesting whatever it is that you're manifesting. So be careful what you wish for. For some of you, you can be going to court. For some of you, this is good news with court, and you can be recommitting yourself to your goals with court or continuing forward with court at this time because you like what you hear with this energy. So this is really a good time for court for some of you. The King of Wands, you can be stuck in your ways of thinking, or you can be dealing with somebody that is stuck in their ways of thinking. Very stubborn person with this energy. I feel like, but the energy itself is very giving to you, okay? So keep the energy positive. You can be very cerebral and in your head at this time as well, so be careful with that. The Hermit card, I feel for some of you here, this is epiphanies happening. Definitely spirit world talking to you this week with this energy. For some of you, a popular energy time for you. Despite the energies that be, this could be a great time to mingle if you're single. Do I recommend it? Not really. This is more of a time of introspection. The Five of Wands, I feel like you're very creative at this time with this energy and getting a lot of recognition for your work. For some of you, this is your small business, getting business at this time, or for some of you, taking a hobby and turning it into a small business, even though I don't recommend it right now because it just means that you'll do it temporarily or you won't do it at all. The Nine of Coins, I feel this is a great time for creative artists to get representation, monetize on the social media with this energy. I feel like for some of you, somebody can be approaching you to be your manager at this time, or a mentor to help guide you with this energy. Or for some of you, this could be artists, and you could be getting representation at this time as an artist. For others of you, the streets are talking. There is gossip all around you this week with this energy, so I would be careful with the gossip and the backstabbing. Keep your receipts. I love you, my Care Bears. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses.